Hi folks, it's round 3 at the battle for the Seven Kingdoms, and the Proudwing Kings, not doing well in this round, so I played the first one and it was not much of a game, unfortunately. So now we have to salvage this, but we have the players to do so. So we have James Waumsley playing against Tassos, and then we have Hanno Lünser playing against Reinhardt. And James's game is first, and it's going to be his Fealty deck that focuses on the power challenge, has the Long May He Reigns and 2 resets to keep the kings alive. We've seen that before against the Targ Free Companies deck, so this one is quite jumpy. Has the mercenary team and of course bestow, and seized by the guard can mess with locations. There's also political disaster in there. We have card to get rid of those traitors, Iron Bank for economy, there's Bagging Brothers to cancel all kinds of stuff. So interesting matchup, but how does it win? It's not that strong on renown. There's Dario, I guess, hopes to remove some stuff. There's March to the Wall, hopes to get a good first snow. Good to Harris. I don't know. It's I think James has a chance here, and we'll see how it plays out. I think the players have started, so that's why I'm rushing a bit through this introduction. And we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I have... okay, Sarah will be joining me in a minute or so. In the meantime, we'll see ourselves how it goes. So no setup for no economy on setup for James. This is worrying, but he does have 3 characters, none of which survive for snow. On the other side, also no econ. Interesting. Have Lisono and Jorah, and you have Astapro with no gold. So now you can do 3 companies on it, and you can do a bit of unbridled generosity, but that's about it. It's not going to get... in one of the test games I played against myself, I got 5 on Astapor. Hello, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. So we're just commenting on the setup. Neither player sets up any economy, which is interesting, and Astapor comes in without any gold, so it's not going to collect any huge amount throughout the game. And of course we have at the gates into Great Hall, and an econ plot on the other side.
Well, the lane is okay, I think. Against this matchup, there's Dario and Plaza, I think. Maybe something else they're missing, but it's gonna do something, of course, to the better to Marshall for to get the Buster as well.
Get to the Moon helps James, and Iron Bank, yeah, it's going to be unlimited gold in the late game, but it is slow. The thing is, now he has 2 characters that survive first snow, so that's a slight danger. It's not just first snow, it's first snow into March to the Wall, so James needs something bigger here. Okay.
The dupe is good, so there's no well armored bullets, right?
No. Only to Harris for Tassos. And okay, that should be pretty decent now. Okay, and he's protected.
Great.
Well, if he can defend the power challenges, of course. He needs to, kind of, because there's Fickle Bannerman as well. Vargo doesn't have...
Yeah, although...
oh, okay, here we go.
Yes.
So Vargo has no keywords at the moment, no stealth.
He could get renown or insight, right? And he has traitor now, so...
But there is Lisono, so if you do power first, and you really want to get rid of Long May He Reign, now it's Summerhall is there, so it's pointless, but I was going to say, you do power first and see what happens, and then James just needs to make sure that he defends so that he theoretically can always win. And this might still happen because Fickle Bannerman is there.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think Long May He Reign in this matchup doesn't do that much, right? There's no Morgulis, but the only thing is he can play his own resets. So it's not that dangerous if he loses it. But, you know, with Summerhold, there's no danger anyway.
Yeah, at the moment, I don't think. Well, Political Disaster is the only thing really that messes with Summerhall in this deck, if I'm remembering it correctly.
There is Seized by the Guard as well.
Oh yes, 2 copies of Seized.
And with this agenda, it's basically there forever if you really need it.
Now, James has to be careful about this power challenge. So if Tassos attacks with Lisono's ability, James defends, let's say, only with Fickle Bannerman, then Astapor could get... Yeah, that's the problem. Astapor could get 1 gold. But the thing is, Fickle Bannerman is switching back in that scenario, right? Unless he also has Unbridled Generosity. So
and
it's not going to keep him in the long run.
He's gonna be nerfed, so not that much danger, I think. Ah, okay. He just attacks with...
Okay, Traitor is going to fall off. Is it? No, it's not, because it's Summerhall. Should have done that sooner. It's going to fall off after the challenge, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. It's an illegally attached attachment, but it cannot leave play at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they have to think about what to do here. So Vargo does gain keywords until the end of the phase. So
and he can't put it back now because he has no attachment.
yeah, okay, I just have to correct this. Could have actually, he couldn't have really done it before the challenge, right? Because he doesn't know what the situation will be. Although it's still a good idea just to get rid of that traitor.
Well, I think if they cancel the challenge, then yeah, you get Stannis trigger in Renown. You don't want that. It's a bit awkward situation. Yeah, but I don't think it will work.
Okay.
Okay, so much complication now.
Well, we have the time. It's just doing this correctly so that
true.
it resolves. So what will happen is James will win the power challenge, take Stannis and Renown and Fickle Bannerman. Renown is optional. If he is somehow afraid of losing it, he could not take it, but I think he will. And then we have 2 challenges to come.
Yeah, I think the strength one is a better solution. I think if the challenge gets cancelled, then there's a whole weird thing. But let's see.
Yeah, okay. Now we'll have to manually do the unopposed because Vargo has no attachments, but fine.
I guess you could, yeah, you could do it with Lissona, then send him back, right? I don't know. It's not unopposed anyway because you don't get unopposed in defending, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Just got confused there for a second. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Send Lissona near Vargo, I think.
Well, that's a take
Well,
back.
that's a bit of a take back, right?
But if he does that, then of course James has the option to defend differently. If he allows that, it's dodgy. I wouldn't allow it at this stage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay. Trying to get Hanno
Hello,
to join
team.
us. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Let me just adjust your volume a little bit. Welcome.
Um, how do I do that?
No, it's fine. I've already done it for you.
Okay. So, what's happening in the game?
We're still in the first challenge, trying to manually correct everything.
A whole lot of
But just-
confusion, right?
Just cancel the challenge and do it again.
Yeah,
It
that's what
doesn't
they're
quite
trying.
work out. Yeah, it doesn't quite work out because he now has no attachments. The traitor can't go back.
Yeah, but if you can cancel the challenge, you can attach traitor again and then start the
No,
challenge
no.
again.
You can't attach the traitor again because he'll have, I think, until the end of the phase, no attachments.
Okay, it's because of that. Yeah, sure.
Well, usually I try to record these games without doing any edits, but I wonder if this is a situation that people will really want to watch here. This should have taken 30 seconds, to be fair.
Yeah, you have to cut this part out when you upload that video. What do I do? Yeah. Okay, but apart from this, it's looking good, right?
Yeah, it's looking good. There are like 2 characters that can survive for snow now, so no major disaster there.
I have to have a look at the Targaryen deck.
Okay, so now this should be resolved
Okay.
correctly.
Yeah. I think now, yeah, after the challenge, the traitor would fall off, right? That's
Yes.
annoying.
It's annoying and it's repeatable. Can't put it on Vargo. But you
Mhm.
can put it on everyone else, probably. There's no way to give them no attachments.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, the traitor would get discarded anyway after the challenge, so.
Yeah. Although there is, I think there's the location that discards attachment somewhere in the deck.
Yes, 2 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so maybe shouldn't have attached traitor to Vargo then.
Yeah.
Uh,
To be fair, I would totally miss that as well. So.
Although,
yeah, lots to miss in this scenario with Summerhall and poor fellows and yeah.
yeah, 2 or less gold it says, so he can do it again. Yeah, Vargo is pretty much immune now to that, and as long as Poor Fellows is there. Maybe there's some no attachments on the other side as
But
well.
poor fellows will go now, I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
they do.
Interesting that he opposes this. Could have let it go completely.
And claim the dupe? Or defend?
No, I mean just to
Yeah, maybe
get
defend it.
power on the faction card to steal back.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he's going military now anyway.
Yeah.
And if first snow is ever going to be played here, then I think Jorah is going.
Yeah, I don't think he has any of his own no attachments. But the traitor is gone now, so you can get it from discard, right? There's no way to get it back.
I don't think so, no.
But he plays 2 more, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that took 15 minutes this round. Should be quicker from now on.
So if you expect first snow now, what plot would you choose on James' side?
Okay, so no Aegon in Shadows to play barring. I guess you could play Parley always, that's always useful. Just call Intrigue. Maybe military if you're scared. Did he
And I guess
use
Intrigue.
did he use 3 companies? Ooh.
Yeah, he did for Vargo, I think, or something like that.
Because he could have used it on Astapor and then played Unbridled to get 2 on it, I guess. But okay, so that's a very early Morgulis to get rid of Vargo. I don't know, a risky play. Now Delena goes back for first snow. Maybe he has more characters that survive it.
But then you get to trigger her reaction again. Nice value.
Yeah, so I think you just need another one, just so you then survive March as well.
But I mean, if you expect first snow, then it's risky to play Valar Morghulis.
Yeah, and also there is close call anyway. Dupe for Summerhall, useful.
The double unbridled generosity It's a good start for him.
It's gonna be unlimited gold from Iron Bank now.
Yes.
Well, it's not great. Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting play.
Mm.
Not on Astapor, but yeah, just to stop Iron Bank
Iron
having
Bank.
8 gold here, it's going to be difficult to get a board without actually spending the Iron Bank here.
It's a clever play.
Although you could just play, for instance, the mercenary event if he has it.
And so the 1 gold left is just for winning dominance, I guess. Or does he have any tricks?
Only privileged position, really.
Another one, okay.
Okay, now let's see, does he bestow? If he bestows this heavily, then he has no other cards.
Yeah, he really needs at least
use-
1 more character.
Yeah. I mean, you can use the agenda to bestow.
Milk on Stannis, he is playing 1 milk, so that's milk's gone, and does not bestow Begging Brother.
But he can use the agenda.
But he can now play the
Mercenary event,
mercenary
right?
event,
Yeah.
what's it called? Our board is good
Our
as
board.
gold.
Yeah.
Looks like it. So another privileged position would be good to have in hand.
Yeah, not doing any challenges, wants to keep Stannis to defend military probably, if something big comes in. Now let's see. He'll also need to use the agenda on Bag Brother, I think, because doesn't want to give Devan the search. I think that would be possibly for Stormland's Fiefdom. Scapt 1 gold could have bestowed Devan bit 3 to search for a red keep.
So maybe he does have privileged position in hand.
Let's see. Is it coming?
So do you first see which character he chooses, then play cancel?
No, you have to cancel it before the search happens. So he does find a character that can win military, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and he can also take Devan.
Actually, can he? I mean, at the moment he cannot. If he defends
Yeah, but
with
he has
both.
to defend with both, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good call by James to not do any challenges.
I mean, with claim 0 would make much sense anyway.
He's doing the intrigue. Happy to lose dominance, and there was a privileged position. Didn't play it.
I mean, I think he was confident to win this. Okay, but he forgot to bestow his Begging Brother.
Yeah. That could hurt. Okay, searching for 1 that could be a Kingswood.
Most beautiful card.
And what happens to Vargo? goes back to hand. Maybe he wanted the privileged position to cancel the Iron Bank again. Then Tassos is in trouble with the gold.
Fair enough, yeah, I think.
Yeah, but even with Fealty, you have to go first to cancel it. But now the 2 gold is much more manageable than 6 gold, which it would have been.
Okay. Vargo coming back.
Looks like a winter plot, but it is not. So he gets to draw.
Slightly unfortunate. Okay, so he has still the 2 best plots for this matchup, barring the gates and parley.
Why do they dupe their locations? Is there any? Political disaster in the Targ deck.
Yes, political.
Okay.
Well, now is he thinking in the long run about for Snow here? If he is, then he might keep the card in shadows if it's Aegon.
So Aegon is the only shadow card, right?
No, there is also a pinch.
Fair enough.
Which is a danger. Plenty of strength on the entry
difficult.
challenge. I remember her from last night.
Yeah, she's very annoying. But they're still barring, so I think.
Yeah, he could do with playing that next round to stop Aegon. If it's first
But
now.
she's loyal, so I guess the Ghost of High Heart doesn't give the strength boost.
And there we are. Storm's End. Now that's going to just change every intrigue into power, I think. Then pinch simply does not work. Okay, do we get rid of Crescent? Of the milk, I mean. There is one. Yeah, he gave him the chance to bestow Bag Brother. It's not really interested in that, it
Very
seems.
polite. But it's potentially 2 cards per round he can now draw with, especially with Storm's End on the board.
A traitor there as well for the power icon. Now there is seized, but that's also a condition. Crescent can get rid of that. And now just this board that we have here is pretty useless for Tassos, so he might bring out Aegon. The problem is he cannot play first now on himself. Now look at the board. It's a disaster.
And Iron Bank is a bit depleted now as well. Yeah, so that's just... To be fair, he can get 1 strength if he uses free companies on it, right?
See, Kingswood, best card. Okay, why does he do that? He needs to... Okay, so he wants to get the draw.
Yeah, draw is the weakest part, probably, of this Fealty deck. But if you can get Stannis, and if you can get Brand the Builder, the Red Keep, of course, when that's in play, it's amazing. But only 1 copy. But with a full hand, He should be able to win this game, I think. There is now first snow and Harry still to worry about. But at the moment, he seems alright.
Well, now, if there is Aegon, he can find anything, right? He can find another Dario or something like that.
Yes, he could. He
Can he
can
win
play him
power
here.
challenge?
He does go back for first snow with Septa Lemore, so let's see.
He could win the power challenge now if he wants to.
If he brings in the biggest power icon,
Which is Golden Company, I guess.
yes, or maybe Second
Yeah, but he would
Sons,
have to.
I think sounds okay.
and he attacks with everything and just about beats Stannis with his Kingswood, I think.
If kicks would be enough.
Military, now this could be also just defended, I think, to get the Brand the Builder trigger.
Yeah. Okay, doesn't want.
Okay, done with Devon. Stannis is going to do power back, it seems, or defend the power challenge. Maybe I still cannot cancel the draw. It's a lot of cards.
Mm.
Okay, so now he can use the Golden Company to keep it in play. And if he plays first snow, then Aegon goes back into shadows. And some kind of chance to try to put pressure on James here.
And even if Stannis won't be killed, he will get marched the turn after, so.
He did draw a few
Difficult.
cards now. Maybe there's.
Yeah. Some 4-cost characters, hopefully.
Yeah, Robert and another one attachment.
Yeah, or just Eldon, I think, is fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm slightly nervous. I think my test games all went better than this. Baratheon was pretty much on the verge of winning at this point in the games. Never played
Okay.
Morgulis, but James played it early here.
Yeah.
Yeah, James likes long games.
I think.
Outvalue the opponent slowly.
Mhm. I think Barin could be good now if you expect that Aegon goes back to shadows with first snow and can bring him out.
The mind games start with selecting and canceling your plot selection.
Come on, play the Baring. Could play Parley.
Look, if he plays a
Parley
Barin
is
and he
also
plays,
fine.
yeah, versus political disaster is not that great.
Parlin to march to the wall, okay. So Septa Lemore marched to put Aegon back, perhaps?
Mhm.
And Crescent goes. It was quite useful.
Maybe he has seized by the guard in hand and wants to get rid of Crescent.
Yeah, intrigue. He has no intrigue icons in the deck. And pinch is a possibility if something happens to Storm's End.
Yeah, he literally has no intrigue icons in the deck. That's funny.
Yeah, not a single one. He had one at Stalek, he had a Meister Coleman, but he dropped him. Yeah, currently Targaryen is winning in terms of power, but I don't know.
No, none are unbridled.
Okay, has the dupes for location, so political disaster is not going to hit. Question is, does he have anything big? And if he does, then he's exposed to the Harris, and if he doesn't, he's exposed to First Snow. Okay, so that's going to be Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Yeah, such a good card.
It is an ally, so if we see Dario now.
Yeah, but he would have to win on military because
Military.
yeah.
Yeah, but he could. I mean, he has Storm's End, so maybe not.
Yeah, you could just turn everything into power now. Astapor is now 3. It's going to have some fun, but there is also a city besieged at some point.
So he has 2 privilege position or 3?
Only 2, so
Just
they're
2.
both gone.
Alright.
But now the fake the fake challenges that they're turned into power could be problematic because of Starry Sept. I was going to say, now how much does he bestow? Yeah, too bad about Crescent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I thought this was a play behind March to get rid of Crescent.
Yeah, or it could be a play to get something like Plaza in if you get rid of the Lena, so you never know.
And he's duped it as well. He had one in hand. Could have taken it for political disaster. Okay, markets for Aegon. Can put in Vargo, I guess. Want some bridled back. He spent them all actually.
Maybe he could have bestowed more, but now he needs to use the gender on Cease all the time.
Okay, so I'll be back in a few seconds. See what happens.
He skirts Imri. Imri could be good to get rid of that season. replay it.
If he doesn't play Political Disaster the next rounds,
Yeah.
then he can use Imri instead. Before in maybe
Mhm.
last plot, he has to use Political Disaster. And this game looks like it's gonna take all 7 plots.
Yeah.
They should tell us what James' hand is, because now everybody knows. What are these? What is this not so good hand?
So I think he has one more Kingswood for sure, right, from Brand the Builder. Then now 3 mystery cards.
Okay. Can you explain this challenge?
Sorry?
Can you explain this challenge by James? With power?
So let's see, his first player, so I guess he's not planning to defend it back.
Or he's desperate for the
For the
Starry
Starry
Sap
Step.
trigger?
Yeah.
But why?
Well, I guess if Aegon brings something in, like Dario, you could blank it with Starry Sept and it's gonna go away anyway.
Okay, maybe who protect his claim soak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, Dario would steal the bastard. And with Starry Sap he can't. But he would lose all his don't lose power on defense. Or power on defense on Kingswood.
Yeah, but something needs to happen to Summerhall, right?
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, I forgot about Summerhall. He doesn't have nightmares, or does he?
No?
Oh.
I think it's the only
Okay,
deck that
then
doesn't.
he's safe, yeah. Okay, yeah, though, so it was to protect, to blank Dario. He doesn't get to steal the bastard, and he can claim the bastard. Yeah, okay. The opponent noticed as well.
March is now gone, so even first snow is not going to be so problematic.
Well, where Robert's here, it's not gonna be anyway, right? And then you can replay the Lena and get what's Bastarded Night Song or something.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much gold, I guess. Okay, spending Aegon here. Let's see what happens.
And why did he keep 1 gold? I mean, the Targ player.
Interesting question. So there is only the hand's judgment, which is not going to be played because privilege position is gone. That's the only event James plays.
Yeah. And he looked at James' hand anyway to get rid of that.
Maybe if he brings in a golden company, he wants 1 gold to be able to bestow it.
Or Dario as well, right? He can bestow now.
Vargo can self-bestow.
So he could bestow 2.
And then
okay,
he
he
moves
spends the
1
gold.
to Begging Brother and 1 to Golden Company, I guess.
Yeah, tricky place.
Or both to Begging Brother even.
But would you blank Golden Company now? Prevent Dario staying in play?
Interesting.
So if he puts 1 power now on Golden Companies, since they're gonna get renown anyway.
Yeah, if he wants to blank it, he needs to... Well, okay.
So now if he blanks it, Vargo still has renown.
Yeah, but
But Dario would go back to hand, so maybe it doesn't matter. You can keep it as a surprise until like the last challenge.
Although he'll have to play play the Hyris at some point.
yeah, and Wildfire Assault will be played against him if he keeps all of them in play.
So maybe yeah, not bad keeping it in play.
This one I think is just going to get the Astaport here. No. Well,
One unopposed power missed.
So now if Robert stops Golden Company and Vargo
yeah,
from standing,
I think he's going to be cancelled this time.
yeah, fair enough. But also Stannis wouldn't. Yeah.
Now what? Wildfire, but then you get rid of the 2 weak ones. Traitor gets replayed, I guess. It's kind of missed the barring chance. Now there's nothing that's going to jump. There is the 2 claimer still. Okay, political disaster into Wildfire Assault, and then assuming this is not the final round, it shouldn't be. Then James will still have barring the gates and city besieged, and Tassos will have first snow and the Harris, which he'll need to play in some kind of correct order, I guess. The Harris first, I would say. If that kills Begging Brother now, that's pretty good for James. Cancels were annoying. It's going to keep the Storm's End. Well, it's duped anyway, so could decide not to save it if he has another one, but that's unlikely.
Yeah, also the econ is not that great. I think to just replace Storm's End.
Yeah, it forces him to use the agenda on Seized.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps the Begging Brother. That's Aegon dead. Which limits the jumping opportunities on first snow, and also means that Dohaeris won't let him keep Golden Company and Vargo both in play.
I think it's the right call to keep Traitor attached to the small character and you cancel Robert. But yeah, he has to play first snow at one point.
Well, uses the agenda immediately.
Before he forgets about it.
Yeah, it's unusual because now Crescent could be played, right, and get rid of it, and then you.
Is there more than one crescent? Oh yeah,
Yes,
two
two.
crescent.
Two crescents, yes.
Okay.
Vargo
Yeah.
is there, I guess, to give gold to Begging Brother if something really needs to be cancelled.
Yeah, but then if you use that, then you can't cancel Robert as well.
And the third Unbridled Generosity is still at the bottom. I think, no? He didn't shuffle his deck.
Oh, didn't he play Aegon after?
Maybe. Yeah, could be.
Well, so we know he's going to try with first snow and just win before he has to Harris himself. He now has 2 golden companies that can survive, I guess. Okay, and if Morgulis is ever played, that would require 3 further rounds. I don't know. Yeah, if Morgulis is played, then James is looking alright there. Okay, what can this take back?
The
This would,
Kings
of
would, I
course.
King's Gate. No fiefdom, so can't trigger it at the moment, can't put all the power on his faction card. Okay, now there's no surprises. There's 1 gold, which means nothing can be done. So what we have is this board plus Astapor. All 3 challenges can be done. Intrigue is free. With Renown as well. And now Storm's End to do double power, so yeah, it's slightly problematic. Okay, he's not putting the Renown character into the Intrigue challenge. This time didn't dupe Summerhall. He's not expecting another political disaster to be played. Now, can he push the other challenges through is the question.
If he does power,
Kings,
I think that can be
yeah.
defended.
With Kings would giving -3 if he attacks with all of them. Doesn't look like he can.
Should be able to do it on the military challenge if he wants to win it with 3 Renown. Then he gets very close to victory.
But he needs to... Then he can't cancel... If he wants to Renown on Vargo, he can't use it on Begging Brother. So he won't do that.
Yeah, that's not an option at this point because you just keep the high coster's net and that's a disaster.
Yeah, but the problem is you can't block with Dale. Prevent the unopposed because Astapor will reduce it to 0.
Imri in the discard pile, that's such a shame.
Yeah, he got discarded with the Ghost of High Heart. I think that would be pretty good for political disaster, but...
Yeah, it's difficult to calculate because he's first player as well. But if he just tries to get the maximum renown here, with still giving himself a chance to cancel Robert, of course, and then tries first snow, he'll keep Vargo and the 2 golden companies, goes for instance a military challenge, try to get to 15 that way. Although he might get City Besieged played against him then.
Didn't
Power.
expect a power challenge.
That's not going to work, is it?
So I think he has to defend with all of them. 15? Oh,
Well,
I think with 4 of them, because he also has -3 from Astapor. He has to defend with 16, I guess.
Okay,
I
and
think he's
Unbridled
standing.
on Astapor, for instance, is +1. I don't think there's a way to get any more than this.
Yeah, so this should be safe.
But then Shireen isn't winning the power back against Astapor.
But you prevent winning dominance. Irene does her job.
There's the begging brother. Well, now it's only 9 power, so it's not that close to victory with playing for snow and keeping the 3 bigs here.
If he goes for snow and then you get the Harris, if he can survive, that's...
Now, do we play City Besieged here? It's not going to be much gold.
Oh, pinch discarded. He could have forced the pinch.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Last turn.
Ooh. It's going to do Harris first.
Okay, that's good.
Now what do we do?
But
Robert
maybe
and
if you
Helena?
want to play, yeah, if you want to play to Harris, maybe you don't want to pinch, but
Astapor is gone this round. We have a 2-claim plot. Now Stannis is bigger, but Robert has renown.
Yeah, and you have to play around him by getting the golden Dragon Brother. And unless he has Unbridled, he can just gets rid of Dragon Brother entirely.
I was even thinking maybe he keeps Stannis and Dale and tries to do 2-claim military to kill the golden companies, but I guess that would be unlikely to succeed. Okay.
So nice.
Not great for first snow next round, but okay.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's free.
it's free and draw the card, yeah. Gets to be replayed next round anyway.
Come
And
on,
use
let's have
Stannis.
Stannis.
Yes.
There he comes. He's the only guy that needs so much reduction.
There he is.
Okay, this went surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Plenty of gold though on the other side. Last round is going to be barring, so he's going to pin his barring, which is interesting. But it is going to be played against for snow. If there is a next round.
Yeah, I mean, you could still have the event that searches for mercenary.
Can't really get to 15 this round. He could with Storm's End Act 2. Although now also Tassos is just going to have to defend the military that Stannis does, right? He's going to attack with 7 and simply will need to be defended. Otherwise it's game over that way.
Well, if he doesn't marshal more military icons, he can just go with both of them. That's double claim and then power is free. But probably marshal something.
Yeah, if he keeps
So much
gold
gold.
for the event and then Dario comes in. Well, the thing is, he has 5 cards in hand, so he played the coppers, but apart from that, there's no real draw here, right? There was insight on this Sono. Okay, he's just going to marshal Dario, and he is protected. The Harris is gone, so... Oof, okay, has the claim soak, so... Yeah, that's pretty well marshaled there, unfortunately. Now, what's the calculation for the military? You can kill Dario and Begging Brother, so it's not really worth it. You need to push the power challenge through instead. And at the moment, Stannis is enough to do that himself. Although Dario has the ability still to take Bastard.
Well, you can just blank him right with Starry South because he has renown anyway, so.
Yes. Wants Dario to defend this one. Does he work on defense?
Just let it through?
No.
Think let's just let it go unopposed. But then, no, 10. Stannis wouldn't win. It would be 14, but yeah.
Doesn't want to take the claim.
Now he can't defend the power challenge on defense.
Needs Stannis for this one. Oh, okay. And a Bastard in there as well.
Gets claimed anyway.
Oh yeah, against Unbridled Generosity on Begging Brother, that would raise the strength to 8. 2 cards in hand, so not much is going to happen after this round for Tassos. James has a chance to trigger Kingsgate if he doesn't like his hand, but it will hurt his econ.
I mean, he draws 2 cards now of Stannis.
Yes, true.
So.
Oh yeah, because it's
might be
too
enough.
plain. That's nice.
So go unopposed.
Okay, 12-7, but unfortunately 3 challenges coming back, 2 of them with renown.
And the 1 gold winning dominance, probably.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh. That would be a good one, yeah.
Yeah, he could have played that next round and
Yeah, on first
won.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have won. He's triggering the gate now.
He should have triggered King's Gate before to protect them.
Yeah, he has barring, which is going to be 5 gold plus Fealty and Great Hall. Eldon is the only other guy, I think, that survives first now, is he?
Okay, but he would
There
only
are-
have Dario next turn to attack if he attacks now with the Golden Companies.
Oh, can he not? Oh, he's done with the
not-
Bagging Brothers.
I mean, unless he has Unbridled Generosity, that's the only one that could.
Yeah, true. That
Interesting.
would be, it's unbridled generosity.
Okay, then you want to... Okay, Delena goes back to hand anyway, so she can defend this. Then everything is nailed except Robert, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 5+. So he has to have the unbridled generosity. Oh, does it come now? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and barring the gate, so he does get to go first. If that helps him, might help him.
Mm.
Who knows?
But he can't play the event. Oh, yeah, I mean, he has enough gold to marshal some stuff. And just deplete the Iron Bank completely.
Shame about that bastard, really. But okay, James just needs one challenge. Any challenge with Robert, any power challenge, and it's over.
And actually, the Long May He Reign might be a disadvantage now, because you would like to claim Stannis probably if he attacks military first, and not the other character you marshal. Standing one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Can't believe he's kept barring for the last card. Astapor works now again.
I suppose Baring was one of the key plots to win the game in your testing matches.
Yeah, Aegon was in shadows very early, always trying to get first snow. Never worked. Well, if Tassos didn't draw anything that survives first snow, it's over anyway. So let's see if he did. Does he have anything in hand? Do we know? Like a Vargo?
no, I think Vargo went to the bottom for the higher.
Okay, so we're completely blind here.
Think of the cards that survive, there's still Lysona. There could be.
Okay.
Sono is
And
dead at the moment.
Tyrion. Oh, Lysona's dead. Okay, so then just Tyrion basically. That would be kind of.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any characters now.
Tyrion,
The third
Tyrion and
Golden Company.
the third Golden Company would be okay. Yeah.
He's marshalling other stuff, so I'm guessing he's in trouble. This doesn't help, because Robert has renown. If he wins a power challenge, it's over that way. Yeah.
Hmm.
And I hope he has the event in hand. Our word is good as gold. I hope he doesn't have it in hand.
Okay. So he's just going to marshal a Crescent, or is there an Eldon? Looks like there's an Eldon anyway. Oh, this!
Oh,
Forgot about this. Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's.
Okay. Time to pass challenges. This is as stressful as his first game was against Martel. Okay, he's trying to draw, but nothing can come in because of barring, so.
Yeah.
Can put Astapor to 4 gold, but that's not going to help. Now attack, power with both. Don't do anything. Ah!
What could
I mean-
happen anyway?
I don't know.
Yeah,
And Astapor doesn't even work. Nice.
okay.
Okay,
What was it? It was a nice game.
Yeah, it was interesting.
that was so
But
close.
That was close, yeah.
I think.
Okay, so that means I do have to get some test games in now, but before
Yeah.
my game tonight against Reinhardt. So let's do that.
Yeah, this one in testing, so I played a few against myself and against Saraaa, and always Baratheon won kind of 15-0. So this was far closer. I guess they're playing
Yeah, I
their deck
think-
better than we are, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's always a problem, but it's still good to get a feel for the match.
Mhm.
And the Kohor one, we tried as well. So that one went to Targaryen, the other went to Baratheon. So that's close, and it's a problem. It's an initiative battle, intimidated both sides. So that's going to be tough. I hope you get the cards because we really need this
Okay.
one. Okay, so
Right. Okay.
just to show
Then
you,
see you
this
later.
is bye bye.
Bye-bye.
This is
Bye.
the deciding game, so it's going to be Hanno against Reinhardt. We have that tonight, so if you're watching this on YouTube, probably it's already up there because I will upload at the same time. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for
Okay.
joining us, and see you in the next one.